The next slide shows you the emerging social hierarchy in both Spanish and Portuguese colonies in the Americas. This Sociedad de Castas roughly translates into social caste. And in Latin American colonies, there was a new social hierarchy that was introduced by the Iberians, the Spanish and the Portuguese. And it was based on your place of birth and also your race. And what it did is place Spanish and Portuguese, who were born in Spain and Portugal, at the absolute top of this hierarchy. They were known as peninsulares. And then underneath these peninsulares were people who still claimed Spanish and Portuguese descent and a white identity. They were the next rung of the hierarchy, but these were people who had been born in the Americas, usually referred to as Creoles in the Spanish and Portuguese colonies, and they were thought of as more or less tainted by their association with the Americas and their birthplace in the Americas. But they were still above everybody else who was below them because they claimed that white and Spanish and Portuguese identity. So below that, this is according to the colonial administration and the colonial mindset. We had multi-ethnic, multiracial populations. The common term for these throughout all of the colonies were mulatto and mestizo. And usually they were broken down sometimes into 12, 16, 64, numerous different categories. And underneath that, according to the colonial mindset again, we had Indian, Native American populations, and African populations. At the bottom were the enslaved members of these populations. So in the Spanish and Portuguese territories, society fairly quickly became multicultural and ethnically mixed. If you think about it, this makes sense because of the migration pattern. In the Spanish colonies, about 85% of the Spanish migrants were men, and the percentage of men was even higher for Portuguese Brazil. So Spanish and also Portuguese men entered into relationships with Native Americans and Africans, many of which were not consensual on the part of Native Americans and Africans, and this gave rise to a multicultural, ethnically mixed society. And the colonial state reinforced this hierarchy where peninsulares were at the top, followed by Creoles, followed by ethnically or racially mixed populations, followed by Africans and Native Americans who were often enslaved. The last slide of this lecture shows you how the economy was transforming in Brazil and the Caribbean in particular, where we had the absolute devastation of Native American communities and an increasing reliance on African slaves brought through the transatlantic slave trade. And in a couple sections, we'll develop this idea further.